What's up, guys? Mr. Lee Redmond here. Welcome back to episode number 18 of the simulation series. We are now 180 years into the future. So, without further ado, let's get straight into the Premiership. And it looks like Hibernian have gone nuts again. They have. They've won 8 out of the 10 and 8 in a row. Celtic actually winning one, and Dundee United winning the other one. Dundee United finishing second quite a few times as well. East Fife in third, which is pretty cool. Let's have a look at who's in the Premiership. So we got Celtic, we got Clydebank in there as well. Inviura is obviously still there. Pollock is still there. So yeah, that's pretty cool. Let's have a look at Celtic. How have they been doing? Obviously they won that one, but they have slipped a little bit, but are still consistently top half. What about Rangers? Have they been relegated yet? Yes, they have. They got relegated. I knew they'd get relegated because they were just dipping in there. They got relegated. They then actually finished sixth in their first season in the Championship, but they have come back up. But they're a bit of a yo-yo now. They've been relegated, come back up, and they've actually just come back up after winning the Championship the season before. And let's have a look. They finally have moved into a new stadium as well, the Ali McCoist Arena. It's only taken them 100 odd years to actually finally move out of a thing. So 170 to be precise. Looks like they completed a year after the last episode. But it's about time they've moved stadium, but also then coincides with them getting relegated. I did say they'd get relegated because they were just hovering around like the bottom half for season after season. We'll go for the other divisions. So there's a championship, and Rangers actually winning twice. Um, mental. We got Brecon City in there, Fort Martin, Fraserburgh. Not many Premiership sides apart from Aberdeen. League One, we got Brora, Clattenacudden, but we've got quite a few teams in there. Kilmarnock, Livingston, St Johnstone are in there. And in League Two, we've got Alloa Athletic, who've finally come up by the looks of it. Arbroath, Banks D, Hermes, Hutchison Vale still there. Linlithgow Roche and Mirren, bottom of the table. Well, I mean, that's because it's alphabetical order, so that's kind of a stupid thing to say. Have they actually dropped out of it yet, or no? They've just dropped into League Two. Actually, interesting. Let's have a look at the other divisions. Highland League, got Fort William in there. Ross County, just seen Ross County in there. Peterhead also in there still. Montrose. Dunfermline actually just winning the Highland League to come back up. Scottish Lowland League, we've got Albion Rovers in there. Annan Athletic are still in there. Ayr United, FC Edinburgh, Spartans, Stenhousemuir. Mental amount of teams in there. And looking at the past winners, it looks like we've had quite a few. No, wrong one. Past winners, we've had quite a few like normal teams winning it, not Celtic B or Hearts B. And FC Edinburgh winning it twice. Linlithgow Rose winning it a few times. That's nice to see. Taking long enough. North Caledonian League. No one of real note in there, to be honest. Scottish Juniors North Premier Division. Same again, no one of any real note. Scottish Midlands League. No. Though it looks like Lossiemouth finally got promoted after 3 attempts. West of Scotland Premier, we've got Airdrieonians in there. And that's it. East of Scotland Premier. Granted 2008. Civil Service Strollers. But no one else really. South of Scotland, we have Stranraer in there. Free Rovers seem to be having an absolute nightmare by the looks of it. Winning 4 of the last 5 but not being promoted. Or did they actually get promoted in any of them? Nope. Did they get promoted after one of them is what I meant. Scottish Juniors North, we still have Cove in there, Cove Rangers. Have they actually been promoted any time soon? They did, so they actually got promoted, then finished second in the Scottish Junior North, but then following season got relegated. Don't know how that happens. West of Scotland First Division. No one's in there. East of Scotland First Division. Berwick Rangers. Linton Hotspurs back up there as well. That's good. Well, no one else really. Gretna 2008 won that league the season before. West of Scotland's Second Division. Just seen that Knightswood are actually in their team that are newly formed in real life or newly into the tiers. West of Scotland second. No one really there. East of Scotland second, we got Kelty Hearts and Bonnyrigg Rose, both being relegated down. West of Scotland third division. Stirling Albion have finally got back up into the third division. They did get back up not long ago, but got relegated. And in last season, they finished second. East of Scotland third division. There is no one there. And in West of Scotland fourth division, we got East Stirlingshire taking over from Stirling Albion. To see how they've been doing. So they've been in the bottom division actually for a couple of seasons. They were even back up as high as the first division, but then 3 consecutive relegations. 15th, 16th, and then 15th. And they're now in the bottom tier. But that's the leagues. Ross County obviously being in the Highland League. East Stirlingshire being in the bottom tier of the entire pyramid. Hibernian going mental again with the 8 wins in a row. So have a look at the cups. Hibernian current holders. And they've won 5 of the 10. With Motherwell on 3 and East 5 and Inverurie Locos winning 1 each. And then the Scottish League Cup, we've got Hibs winning 6 and it's 1 each from Motherwell, Dundee United, East 5 and Inverurie Locos again. So yeah, Hibs have gone mental. I think they're on 19 trophies in these 10 years. So that's actually quite insane. I think I saw that the Scottish Premiership is now 6th in the... Where am I going? Wrong one. 6th in the rankings. They did drop down quite far, but they're now back up to 6th. So that's gone well. Speaking of Europe, let's see how it's happened. Champions League. Oh, we finally have a team not only making the final, but Hibernian have only gone and won the Champions League. First team to make it to the final and they win it, which is good. It's only taken 170 odd years, but we finally got someone there. UEFA Europa League. Disappointingly, no. And we didn't get anybody in the final either. And what about the Europa League? Yes, not only that, but Dundee United have actually won it twice in those 10 years. And Motherwell also made a final as well. So that is 2 more trophies. And that also makes Dundee United the most successful Scottish club in the 180 years we've been doing it. Because I think that's our 5th European trophy. Can't quite remember. Let's have a look at Scotland themselves. They are 4th in the world rankings. So they're about the same as last time. World Cup, they finished 3rd in the last one. But they haven't won it. Israel have actually finally won one. in Indonesia and Malaysia, mental. You got Portugal and Spain winning the other two. Let's have a look at the Euros. And Scotland did win another one. So that's 4 European Euro Championship wins and 3 World Cup wins. A little bit mad that we had Scotland and Wales hosting it and Scotland won, and then the following year England and Scotland hosted it. But yeah, that's gone well. Actually, that's something cool to check. Let me just check this. What about? Let's go back to Champions League. When did Hibs win the Champions League? 2200 2002-01. Did they make the World Club Championship? 2205. They might have done, or it might have been the final year. Oh no. So let's have a look. Okay, I mean LAFC beat Porto, which is mad. Look, El Nasir, Coca-Cola, PSG. 2 Danish clubs in the same group. So no, they didn't. They didn't make it, so they should be in the next one, which would be pretty cool to look at. See how they do in that one. Is it India that always hosts it? No, it's just different all year, different round. We had Bodo Glint winning one 20 years ago, but then it's gone back to kind of like the mainstays, all the big European clubs. So that's interesting. And let's just have a quick look at this actually. So only one non-European team have won it, and that was Flamengo in 2105. But we've had a couple of non-European teams made the final. No idea what that is. I think that might be San Lorenzo. No, that's Santos. I was going to say San Lorenzo, but Santos. Al Nasir. But quite a few finishing third. But that's quite interesting to see that. Just going to go back to East Fife because they've been in Europe. And have they made the Champions League? They have made the Champions League. Third qualifying round. Oh, that's this year. So they're in it this year. What about the others? Europa League semi-final where they lost to Real Betis. And Conference League, which we saw, was a loss to Eintracht Frankfurt in round of 16. But yeah, that's an interesting 10 years, guys. Gone very well for Scottish football with Hibernian winning the Champions League and also Dundee United winning the Conference League twice. But what we'll do, guys, is we'll move on to the trophy count. Here we are, guys. Does that every time. We are now in the trophy count. This is 180 years. As you can see, Hibs have now pulled massively away in the Premiership with 63 Premiership wins. Very dominant, to be fair, but they've done it in like big bulks as well. It's like 18, like winning 8 in a row and 7 in a row and stuff like that. Scottish Cup is Celtic's domain at the moment. 6 clear of Hibernian now. And with the former Hibernian on, who knows what could happen there. Scottish League Cup, forgot to change around, but Hibernian are now the most successful in this 180-year stint. 5 in front of Celtic. In Europe, we've got Dundee United, the most successful club in Scotland. History, led, I think, with 5. I'm not too sure how many Celtic have actually won, to be honest. But that's Dundee United with 5, so they are the most successful in this 180 years. International wise, we've got World Cups, we've got 3, Euros, we've got 4. And in overall, Hibernian have pulled away from Celtic and they're now on 138 trophies in this 180-year stint. The big question is, how quickly do they get to 150? Yeah, massive 10 years for Hibernian, being the most successful club now, quite rightly on their own, with a decent lead as well over Celtic in this 180 years. But that is it for this episode, guys. We'll be back for the 190 years. But until then, leave some likes, leave some comments, subscribe, and as always, take it steady.